Should Blizzard release a fresh Mist of Pandaria server, or at least a server during the pre-patch? That's something I'm very curious about, and one of the big reasons for making this video, as I would like to know what the community would prefer. We have had fresh servers before, during the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, where people were starting all over at level 1, no gold, no insane gear, professionals, and everything prepared. But we still had time to reach max level during the pre-patch to be ready for the upcoming expansion. I started a character myself and made it to max level, and I gotta be honest, it were actually amazing that we had a lot of things to do and explore and even enjoy leveling during the pre-patch, so it wasn't just a couple of months of waiting until the next expansion. The thing about the Mist of Pandaria pre-patch is that you will be able to level the new class Monk, but also a new race, Pandarian. So everyone will be starting at level 1 if they wish to play this new race, and therefore it would also be awesome if there would be a lot of other people at low level, so you had things to do together with those players. In addition to this, there will actually be a lot of things to enjoy as you're leveling a character. Yeah, we have reworked or will revamp dungeons, for example RFC, Scarlet Monastery and even Skullomance, with new bosses, new mechanics and even new loot. And all dungeons will also have quests, so yeah, dungeon leveling will actually be quite fun. And of course, there's also going to be all the new class changes that I've covered in other videos, and those would actually be nice to learn about as you're leveling up, because you'll then slowly unlock the new spells. I do however remember some big problems about the fresh Wrath of the Lich King servers. It divided people, and many guilds even abandoned. We had 50% of our players going for the fresh, and the rest would like to continue on the main character. Eventually the guild I were in, but also many other guilds, abandoned, and this is of course sad to see, especially because it would be the same case if we're getting a first Mist of Pandaria server. And this might also end up having an impact on those of you who are enjoying the game together with real life friends, or at least players you have been enjoying the game with for a long time, because some of you might actually want to try out the fresh servers and others would like to stick to their main character. We have seen this many times before, first when we had Retail and Classic were announced, but also when we had Hardcore, Season of Discovery, Season of Mastery, and now also the Anniversary Realms. However, if we look at the benefits of a first server, there's a ton of these. And of course, during the pre-patch there will be a lot more things to do, it will feel more fun, and you can prepare different things. Yeah, talking about preparations, if we're looking at the current Cataclysm characters, you probably already have close to the best possible gear, you probably have more than 100,000 gold, if not a lot more. And you have your professions maxed out, you have gold so you can speed level your professions, and you probably also have a lot of gold you can spend on boosting up your new monk and purchasing items. This won't be the case if we're looking at a fresh server. And when Mist of Pandaria will then be released, you won't just have the best possible gear to rush through everything, and gold to instantly purchase new flying skill, and maybe even boosting your professions or buying level 90 epics. But then again, I also do understand people who are probably just in it for the max level content, so farming for a new gladiator title in Arena, pushing raided battleground, or maybe just going for servers or world's first raid. Yeah, this is of course players who would probably just like to stick to the main character instead of starting all over. But people who would like to start all over are probably also looking for more things to do instead of just the max level content. This is why this topic is also so important, because it would definitely bring in new players if they're going to release fresh servers, but it would also divide the player base. Let me know your opinion about this topic, but also why you would like to see a fresh server or why you wouldn't like to see these by posting a comment below the video. Soon I will also release a lot of other Mist of Pandaria videos and guides, and on my channel you can already find a lot of those. Make sure to subscribe to get notified when I post the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.